For those of you that don't know me, my name's Amanda. I'm excited to be able to guide you through a yoga practice tonight to help support you on your fertility journey. This is also about really creating community and coming out of isolation. So normally how we start class is turn to your neighbour and just say hello, introduce yourself, because some of the times you might see each other in the hallway or sitting for your appointments. So if you'd just like to turn to your neighbour or turn behind and say hello to each other. Well, you know what it's like with women. Once we start chatting, we don't stop. That's a good thing. So tonight, if for those that preggy bellies, there's no compressing or lying onto your mats. You just want to keep your womb nice and open, and that's also too for anyone that's in their stim cycle at the moment, just keeping your womb space open, no compression, but I'll be able to guide you through the yoga poses to help support you. Is there anyone here tonight that's new to yoga? You can just do a little hand here. Okay. So is everyone familiar with Ujjayi breath? Yes? Great. Okay. All right, so Ujjayi breath is just a constriction of breath at the back of our throat. So for those that are not familiar, what I'll get you to do is just bring your hand out in front, and I'm going to get you to take a nice deep breath in through your nose, lengthen through your spine, gently exhaling out through your mouth, making a ha sound. And doing this a couple more times, doing that a nice deep inhale through your nose, exhale out through your mouth. So like when you're trying to clean your sunglasses. And then now just removing your hand, taking your hands down to your knees. You can close your eyes down. We'll just try that with our mouths closed this time. So it's a slight constriction and it makes a humming sound. This helps to stimulate our hypothalamus, which is the master gland for our fertility. It's deeply calming on our nervous system. So inhaling together, a nice deep breath in and keeping your mouth closed, this time exhaling out through your nose. Let's do 5 more breaths, just like this, inhaling together as we unite. Exhaling through your nose. Hearing that oceanic sound, you may even hear your neighbour's breath. Dropping your shoulders down from your ears, please, ladies. 2 more. So you can start to notice that your nervous system is starting to slow down. It's coming out of your day of doing into its restful state. When our body's in this state, it can start to heal physically, mentally, and emotionally. So you're taking your left hand to your wombs, please, which is the feminine, and then you're going to take your right hand to your heart. At the beginning of each class, we like to set a sankalpa, please. So setting yourself a positive intention, and you're going to place this intention into your womb space. And your womb is your seat of creation. It's where our creativity is birthed and born as women, but it's also too where we birth our children. So it's our center of creation. So taking your seed, planting that into your womb. And then we're going to bring our hands back to heart center in Anjali Mudra into heart's prayer. I want to start the class together to seal your intention with the sound Om, and Om means mother creation. Breath in together, please. Breath out through our mouth. Let's begin. Breath in. Taking that vibration and frequency, taking your left hand back to your womb as you send that vibration of Om, mother creations, and that you are, ladies, into your womb. Okay, gently taking your hands down to your knees, please. We're going to come into some gentle hip circles. So just moving your torso over your waist. And you can close your eyes down if you like and really start to just connect into your body, noticing what your body needs, how your body's feeling. Are you stiff through your shoulders, through your hips? A seat of creation is a water element. You know, our reproductive organs are bathed in peritoneal fluids, so we want to keep everything through our womb in this beautiful motion of fluidity. So how fluid can you be as you start to let go of your day? And then gently moving in the opposite direction, please. Listening to whether your body needs to move slowly or whether it would like to move with more pace. Beautiful, and back to center, please. We're going to come into a seated cat and cow here. So on the in-breath, we roll our shoulders back and down. We take the gaze up towards the sky. On the exhale, I'd like you to round from your lower belly, hugging belly to spine through your mid-back, upper back, and then look down towards your belly, please. Inhale, undulating through the spine. As you take the gaze up, roll the shoulders back and down, heart space lifts. And then on the exhale, gently hugging belly to spine, releasing and rounding. And then 2 more in your breath, in your rhythm, please. As you feel the shoulders release through the back. And then exhale, gently rounding, tucking chin to chest. Heart space lifts on the inhale. And then gazing on the exhale down to your bellies, please. As we take the gaze inwards, back to center, please. Coming over onto our all fours now, please. So you're going to take your knees out hip distance. For those that with preggy bellies, just take your knees out wider to create space for your bellies. We're just going to walk our hands a little distance in front of our shoulders. And because our hips always get so tight, we're just going to gently start with flossing our hips. So taking the hips forward, taking the hips back. Our hips become a web of emotions, so we store so much through our hips. So we're going to start to shift some of this tightness and the emotions. Okay, and then closing your eyes down, don't worry about the camera. I want you to start to really create an embodied experience as you move your hips in a circular motion. Allow that circular motion to unravel through your rib cage, creating that movement of sensuality back into your body and pleasure. Something that's often lost during our fertility journey. Imagining that you're gliding your body through water. You're feeling a sense of buoyancy and lightness. And then gently moving in the opposite direction, please. Taking your hips back. Moving how you want to feel good in your body. It's an opportunity for you to be back in your body. And then breathing back to stillness, please. As we come back to center, we're going to take our right arm up, we're going to look up to the palm of our right arm. We're going to thread our right arm under through our left. Please bring your right ear all the way down to the mat, and then extend your left hand to the top of your mat, please. Come up onto spider fingers, so it's like you're trying to grip the floor. Beautiful. And then try and take your hips back towards your heels as you stretch through the left side of your body. Taking all the breath into the lateral side of your body. And then inhale, come back up onto all fours. We bring the right arm back down to the mat, please. This time taking the left arm up, the gaze follows the palm as we thread the left arm underneath the right. The left ear comes down to the mat, please. Extending the right hand forward as you come up onto your fingertips, as you take your hips back towards your heels, please. And through your breath, can you soften and create more length through your side body? 2 more Ujjayi breaths here. And then beautiful, releasing, coming back up, bringing your left hand to meet your right hand. Let's take our feet together, knees out wide, and instead of just going back into a child's pose, we're going to shimmy our hips back. So we start to create that fluidity through the adductors, the liver meridian, and take your head all the way down to the mat, please. And then you're going to turn your palms up today, please, in an offering. What do you want to release? And what would you like to bring in? Letting something go as you gently rotate your forehead, massaging your third eye, which is your intuitive center. As you call in what you'd like to bring in. On the exhale, turn the palms over, please, as you release and let go of what you want to let go of. And then we're going to walk our hands back, please. Untuck our toes, roll over our toes, please, as we come into a fold forward. So just for those that with their bellies that are pregnant, take your legs out as wide as you need to create space. And just fold forward here and melt. When was the last time that you actually felt like you could let go? Shake it out. Soften your jaw. And then ground down through the soles of your feet, please. Take an in breath. Then on the exhale, as you ground down through the soles of your feet, gently tracing your hands up your legs as we start to undulate through the spine, coming up 1 vertebrae at a time, please. Like you're unraveling, and then roll your shoulders back, please. Draw your shoulders up towards your ears as you roll your shoulders back down. Left hand to belly, right hand to heart. As we're all at the back of our mats, I want you to gently, mindfully walk to the top of your mat, walking towards your future, holding your bellies for your babies. And as you stand here, coming into Tadasana, this is always a beautiful reminder. You'll make me cry. Palms are out. And as you stand on the top of the mountain, just looking at how far you've come, ladies, in your journey to be where you're at, and feeling your inner strength and your power. Beautiful. I'm getting my period, that's why. All right, let's do a little bit of a flow, please. Inhale, let's circle our arms up. Bring the duality of the yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine together. Bring that into your third eye, please, into your heart space. Soften your knees, please, and fold forward into Uttanasana. Hands come down to the earth. Bend your knees as much as you can. Beautiful. Inhale to half lift as we take our hands to our shins. Gaze to the top of your mat as you roll your shoulders back and down, please. Fold forward as we melt, tracing your hands over your legs. You're going to bring your thumbs to touch at the top of your mat. This is quite a different move we do in Fertility Yoga. On the in-breath, we're going to step our right leg all the way to the back of the mat, please. And then you're going to release your right knee down. Beautiful, ladies. And so we're just going to move into a little hip circle here. So just take the gaze down towards your mat and just move your hips in a circular motion, almost like in a figure 8. Noticing if the body's feeling stiff. Can you just start to invite softness into your fascia? And then moving your hips in the opposite direction, please. And then breathing back to stillness. We're going to take our left hand to our left knee. Our right hand comes up. The left hand comes up to meet the right hand, please, as we bring the arms towards the sky. We're going to bring our arms into cactus tonight as we open up through our heart space. Take an in-breath here, and on the exhale, we're going to bring the arms together. 3 more as we inhale, open up through your heart. Exhale, bring everything back into alignment to center. 1 more breath in as we open. Bring the hands back to center, please. Hands come down to the earth on the inside of your left foot. Left leg meets around as we come and set ourselves up in for a cat and cow, please. Inhale, the gaze comes forward as your heart and chest lift. Exhale, round through your tailbone, your middle back slowly as you gaze down towards your knees. Push your shoulders up away from your shoulders. Inhale, come back through center as we gaze for another cat and cow. Release and round on the exhale. Take your knees out wide, please. As we shimmy our hips back, coming back to meet into a child's pose together. Beautiful. Forehead comes down to the mat. As we take an in-breath here together. And exhale, let it go. We're going to come back and walk our hands back towards our knees, please. We're going to do a little qigong movement here. We're going to draw our palms up like we're gathering the energy, like we do from when we're in our egg collections, bringing the energy down the midline of your body, which is our chakra system, our conception vessel. And I want you to actively clear any blockages, feeling an energy under the palms of your hands. We're going to bring the hands all the way down in front of our bellies into our alchemy center. Left hand on right hand meets the left. Take a moment here to pause as we breathe in, please. Exhale, release. 1 more time as we inhale, circle our arms up, gathering all the energy, actively clearing through your conception vessel, balancing your endocrine system, your hormones. Left hand comes to meet your belly, right hand on top. Take a moment of breath in together, please. And a breath out. Gently coming back over onto all fours. We're going to tuck our toes under and then come into a little down dog. Beautiful. Gently going to pedal out through the feet here, please. Take an in breath. Exhale, roll over on your toes, come back down onto all fours, please. Beautiful. Bring the thumbs to touch at the top of your mat. We're going to step our left foot to meet our left hand, please. Beautiful. Right foot tucks under, come to step to the top of your mats. For pregnant bellies, you might want to do a few steps. Beautiful inhale to half lift. Ground down through the soles of your feet. On the inhale, trace your hands up your legs, please. Unraveling through your spine. Shoulders roll up towards your ears. Let's do the other side, please. Inhale, circling arms up together. So we unite, bringing into our intuition, our third eye. Remembering your prayer as you fold forward into Uttanasana. Soften through your knees, allow the body to melt like butter. Inhale to half lift as your hands meet your shins. Roll your shoulders back, gaze to the top of your mat. Exhale, fold forward, soften, let it go. As the thumbs touch at the top of your mat, this time stepping your left leg all the way to the back of your mat, please. Left knee comes down. And then coming in for some little hip circles here. Noticing how the left side may feel different to the right. Remembering that water energy that you cultivated in your circles earlier. Bringing that energy in. And then changing direction, please. Sometimes this pose you can feel quite stiff. Closing your eyes down will allow you to have more of an embodied experience. And breathe back to center. Bring your right knee around to meet your left. As we come into a cat and cow, two cat and cows, gaze as the heart lifts. Release and round through your tailbone, your upper back, your middle back. Push your shoulders away from your ears. Let all that stress go from your neck and shoulders. One more as the gaze comes forward. Beautiful. Take your shoulders away from your ears. One more as we release into an angry cat. Take the knees out wide as we shimmy our hips back, please, into a child's pose. A breath in together, please. And a deep exhale out. Another breath in together. Helping to release our lower back as you exhale. Walking your hands back as we come up into a kneeling position. I forgot. Inhale, circle the arms up. Beautiful. Bring the energy down. Feeling the subtleness of the energy under the palms of your hands. The chi, the energy that you can cultivate as you bring your left hand in front of your womb space, right hand on top, please. Breath in together. Breath out. One more breath in. And releasing. And breath in as we circle the energy up. And then cleansing, exhaling. You may need to take a few little sips of air in and out. Actively working through the heart center, our solar plexus where we store our emotions, to our reproductive organs, bringing the left hand and then the right hand meets the left. Noticing how your body's feeling when you nourish it with breath and movement. How you can start to feel that subtleness of receptivity. Beautiful. Hands come back over onto the mat, please. Tuck your toes under, walk your hands forward a little bit, please. Coming into a downward facing dog. Just keep the knees soft there. Pedal it out. Stretching through hamstrings and calves. Breathe back to stillness. Roll over the balls of the feet as our knees come back down to meet the earth. Bring the thumbs to touch, please. Right foot meets right hand. And just because I forgot this before, we're going to bring the right hand to the right knee, left hand comes up. We'll finish with this at the end. Right hand comes to meet left. Take an in breath here. Exhale, hands come into cactus. Breath in. Exhale, palms meet. Inhale, open. Exhale, a wrapping as you hug belly to spine here. Breath in. Last one. Hands come down to the earth, please, as we untuck the left foot. Come to step to the top of the mat. Inhale to half lift, please. And then exhale, fold forward, soften. And then slowly walking your hands up your legs, please. And then just taking your hands to your hips and keep your knees soft. Close your eyes down and just move your hips in a circular motion. Finding that sense of sensuality back in your body. Finding that feminine movement that sometimes we just neglect when we're on our fertility journey. Can you move your hips and create a sense of fluidity? And then moving in the opposite direction. So many times when we're injecting into our bellies, they become sore. It's nice to create a sense of freedom back through your hips. And then breathing back to stillness. And for those that are pregnant, just to take the step not as wide, just for your pubic bone. And then we're going to bend through our left front knee, please, as we come into a warrior. So just for you ladies, have a look at your alignment. So you just want to have heel to arch alignment. Beautiful. Okay. Inhale to bring the arms up. And then exhale, windmill your arms out, so your arms, and then gaze towards the front of the room, please. Soften through your shoulders, you draw your shoulders up towards your ears and bring your shoulders down. In this moment, grounding down through the yin, which keeps us connected, and feeling a sense of buoyancy through your upper half. All of you fertility warriors, look at you with all your focus on the in-breath. We're going to bring the palms straight in the front legs. Gaze up towards the palms, please. Exhale, soften through the knees as we come back into warrior two. Inhale, bring the palms. Beautiful gaze towards the palms. Exhale, release. Inhale, gather. And then exhale, soften. Coming back into warrior two. Left elbow is going to come to left knee, please. Palm faces up. And take your right hand to your right hip as you gaze up towards the sky. There's an option to extend the right arm up if you'd like to create some space. And gazing up towards that right palm. Feeling space through the left side of your body. Breathing for 3, for 2, and 1 as we build the tapas, taking your left hand to your left leg, straighten through the left front leg now, walking the left hand down the leg as we come into Trikonasana. Beautiful. Feeling the length through the right side of your body as you feel a lift through your heart space. Right palm's going to come to meet the left. We're going to trace up the lung meridian here. So we can start to be in our most expressive self. That traces over our heart. Palm to the sky, please. 2 more. Tracing over your lung meridian. Opening up through the heart space. An emotion of the lungs is grief. And so many times we experience sadness and grief on our fertility journey. We want to bring motion back into the lungs. Hold it there, please. Inhale, we're going to come up now. Gaze towards the front of the room. You're going to pivot your left foot around, please. And you ladies will be facing the city. Great. Just get really vocal. So I'll just demonstrate. We'll inhale, we'll bring our palms up, we'll gather. Gather all the stuff that you just want to let go of, all the shit, right? Bring it down and then exhale to the earth, okay? Good. Inhale, being vocal, and then exhale. Beautiful. 5 more, let it go, just go in your time. What do you want to let go of? Frustration, sadness, work, whatever it is, let it go. No holds barred. Hold it there. Keep the knees bent and then just straighten through your legs now. And you might need to just pigeon toe your feet in. And then just walk your hands forward. And then allow your arms to be in alignment with your hands. How many times have you wanted to let go but just haven't had that opportunity to vocalize it, give it a voice? As you fold forward into yourself, into your heart space here. Beautiful. Walk your hands back, please, in front of your toes. We're going to take our knees out wide as we come into a goddess pose now. You're going to take your hands, left hand to your leg, right hand to your leg. And then just squat in. And you can look towards the city, or you can close your eyes down. As we are in the fire, in the moment of being in the fire, can you draw on your strength and your resilience, using your breath to override the shiva vritti narada, the chitter chatter of your mind, as you breathe into the sensations. Beautiful. For 3. Bring the hands into heart center. You may want to bring your hands as you remember your prayer at the beginning of class. As you feel into the tapas, the fire building, for 3. And then you can start to move your hips from left to right. Beautiful. For 2. 1, straighten the legs. The relief. Heel toe, the feet just to be in alignment with the hips here. Bringing your left arm up, please. You're going to bring your right arm underneath. Coming into eagle arms. Doesn't matter, wherever you can take your hands. Beautiful. And then inhale, just draw the arms up towards the sky. And then exhale, soften at the knees and fold forward. Bringing that energy down as you straighten through your front legs. And feel a lengthening through your back body as you try and take your hands down towards the earth. Lengthening through your hamstrings. So you open up through the back of the heart. And then exhale, release. Beautiful. Walking your hands back up your legs, please. Draw your shoulders up towards your ears. This time bringing your left arm up. Right, or the opposite hand, whatever that was. Right arm up, left arm underneath. Beautiful. Inhale, draw the arms up towards the sky. And then exhale, fold forward. Keeping the legs straight this time as you lift up through your pelvic floor, head comes down towards the earth. Notice if you're gripping, where can you soften and let go? Where does your mind take you in times of challenge? Do you want to run? Do you stay in it? Noticing your patterning, and then exhale, Release. This time take your hands behind your back, clasp your hands, and then bring the hands. For those that are pregnant, you might want to just keep your head up a little bit. Beautiful, just for your blood pressure. Take your arms up and over towards the front of the room. Yes, let's go, let it go, beautiful. Walking your hands up your legs, please, as you pivot your left foot to the front of the mat. Bending through your right front knee, and then take your hands to your hips, please. Pivot on your back foot as we come to step to the top of our mats, please. Amazing. Bringing your left foot into your right ankle, please. Hands to hips on the in-breath. Exhale, stepping your left leg back as we come into Warrior Two, please. Hands come up through center as we windmill the arms out and heart opens. As you gaze towards the front of the room here, feeling into the subtle changes through your hips. As you ground down through Mother Earth, creating your sense of stability as you look forward into your journey. Take a breath in. Exhale, let's gather. Bring the chi as we unite. Exhale, soften. Two more in your breath, please. Gather the chi, palms in. Exhale, release. Feel the softness as you gather the chi, beautiful. Exhale, release as you gaze over. Right hand to right knee as palm faces up, please. Left hand to left hip. So you come into a side angle, just creating space through the right side of your body here. Opportunity to extend the left arm up towards the sky, please. Breathing into your strength, into the structure of your body. For 3, for 2, 1. Beautiful. Straighten your right leg. Left hand comes down, right hand comes down to the thigh. Beautiful. As we come into Trikonasana. Triangle pose. Finding your stability through your base as you feel that sense of liftedness through your heart. The left hand comes to meet the right hand as we trace up over the lung meridian, releasing any emotions that you'd like to let go of, acknowledging your heart space. Beautiful. 2 more, please. Breath. Hold it here. Inhale, let's come on up, please. Gaze towards the front of the room as we pivot around to face the back of the wall, please. Gather the energy that you want to let go of and then exhale. 4 more in your breath, in your time. Don't worry about your neighbor, just let it go. Not loud enough, ladies. Hold there and just allow the energy, feel that energy as you send whatever it is that you want to let go of into the earth. Pigeon toe your feet out a little bit, please. And this time you're going to walk your hands back. So back through your legs, coming up onto your fingertips and just taking it to where you can work to your edge. You may want to rock your feet forward a little bit so you've got more of a balance through your toes. And take your shoulders away from your ears, please, as you breathe. Every time we become stressed, we forget to breathe. So breath, ladies. Beautiful. Changing your perspective as you walk the hands back and then walk the hands up your legs, please. coming into, as we take the feet out wide, coming into goddess. What I want you to do instead of leaning forward is just roll the shoulders back. Beautiful. Okay, you just close your eyes down and just sit into your seat. Breathe into the shaking. Can you start to slow down your heart rate with your breath? As you meet yourself in the most challenging moment, how do you meet yourself? Soften through your jaw, through your shoulders. For 3, for 2, 1. Straighten those legs. Heel toe the feet in, please. Okay. Beautiful work, ladies. Inhale, circle the arms up, please. Bringing through third eye, heart space. Let's come down onto our mats now, please. So today we're actually going to we'll do a little bit of a seated sequence. So I'll get you to come up onto your all fours, please. So you're going to bring your right knee in front. You're going to bring your left knee behind it. So it's kind of going to like splay our little legs out. And then we're just going to come to take a seat back. So preggy bellies, you can just bring the top leg out the bottom leg out like that. And if it's too tight, Anush, perfect. And then you can just bring that bottom leg out. If you extend that one, yeah, beautiful. Okay, so you're probably feeling it all through your hips and through your glutes. So our glutes, the piriformis holds so much emotion, and one side will be completely different to the other. Okay, so we're going to take what I'd like you to do is take your index fingers, please, and run your index fingers. Preggy bellies don't do this. You can just be in the pose, please. Index fingers, you're going to run them between your big toe and your little toe until you get to a depression. And this is liver 3 at this point. So this is really good for stress, helps detoxify your liver. It's good for nourishing our blood as well as women because we are yin. So it might feel quite tender. So just massaging that point. And then you can also massage the point like directly under the sole of your foot. So this is the first point of the kidney meridian. This connects us, brings us into our heart space, grounds us. That's why we should all take our shoes off and connect to the earth, because it's a grounding point. Okay, beautiful. Now we're going to release. You might feel some energy through the soles of your feet. Feet might even want a massage. Give them a little bit. Your husband won't do it, or your partner won't do it. Beautiful. Okay, and then we're going to slowly come up onto our fingertips here. Tuck your chin in towards your chest as you gaze down towards your midline. I want you to walk your hands forward until you find your edge. See how much you can move into this space. Beautiful. Cultivating that stillness within, even though you're feeling the tension. Can you drop your shoulders away from your ears, please? Beautiful. As you walk your hands back, we're going to bring our right knee out. We're going to tuck our left foot into our right knee. I'm going to come into an open twist here. Right hand, please, comes to right knee. And then you take your left hand behind. Using your left hand to create stability, you're going to roll that shoulder back towards the back of the room, please. You're going to lift up and then gently push your right knee away as you gaze over your left shoulder, please. Into an open twist. That's it, perfect. So often we close off our heart space. During these times, feel an expression into your heart space as you invite love. Beautiful. Breathe back to center, please, as we release. Then we're going to bring our right leg out as we come into Asana. This is really good for getting the energy to flow through our reproductive organs. So an option here, you can take your left hand to your left leg. Preggy bellies don't crisscross, just keep that space open. And gently walk your right hand down towards your big toes or to your ankles. Take hold of what feels comfortable. And then we're going to extend our left arm up and over. Just allow like you're a yogi ballerina. Allow that left arm to drape over your body as you create space. With each breath, can you move a little deeper into your pose? Beautiful, releasing. Left hand's going to come down to the mat. This is what we call rock star pose. So you can be a rock star. We're going to come up onto our knees here and then bring the arm up and over. Feel the stretch. Beautiful. Sweep that right arm back around, please, as then we bring the left leg out. As we come into Upavista Kanasana, wide-legged pose, you might need to just alternate with your neighbour. One comes forward, one goes back. Grounding down through your ankles as you flex your toes back, please. Lift up through your spine. And then exhale, walk the hands forward. Can you create a softness through your hips? A melting of your heart towards the earth. As you feel a deep stretch through your adductors that connect into your pubic bone, through your lower back, your hips, the whole pelvic girdle. You may want to take your hands out towards your ankles as you drop your shoulders away from your ears. As you move beyond your limitations of holding yourself back, move a little deeper into your pose where you can. Beautiful. Walking the hands back, please, as you roll your shoulders up towards your ears and back and down. Bring the legs in, please, and then gently coming back up over onto all fours. If you need to shake your legs out, you can tap your legs out. This time bringing our left knee, please, right knee behind. Coming back out into the opposite. And if you're really tight, just bring that bottom leg out, the one that's under the, yeah, that's perfect. Don't compromise your joints. Beautiful. Take a breath in, and then this time just roll forward, walking the hands forward. As you walk your hands forward, gently pushing your bottom towards the earth, please, to give you that sense of traction. And then allowing the head to melt. As you use your breath, please, yoga gives us that opportunity to be able to connect into parts of ourselves that have often been forgotten, or parts of our body that we haven't used before, as we engage through different muscles, different parts of our endocrine system, our body. So often we're sitting at a desk and all our reproductive organs become compressed when we're in these, sitting at a desk. See if you can go a little deeper, ladies. A couple more breaths. You might want to walk the hands forward more. Beautiful. And then slowly walking your hands back. Bring the legs out, and this time the right knee, the left leg comes into the right foot. Your left hand comes to your left knee, right hand behind as we lift up, and then twist over towards your right shoulder. Feel the chest lift. It's like you're creating that little opening through your heart a little further. Beautiful. Coming back to center. This time extending your left leg out as you bring your right foot in, pressing your right foot into your left leg, please. And when you're ready, just walking your left hand down your leg towards your ankles or your toes. And then when you're ready, just draping that right arm up and over, please. Beautiful. As you walk your hands back. Releasing those legs as we extend both legs now to the front of the room, please. Shaking your legs out. Let's come all the way down onto our backs now, please. For those, are you 20 weeks? 25. Great, so I'll just get you to lie on your left side for me, please. Thanks. All right, ladies, as we come to lie down onto our mats, please. Gently going to just allow your knees to fall into each other as you take your feet out as wide as your mat. And then just allow the knees to move from left to right as we come into windscreen wipers. Palms can face up towards the sky, please. Beautiful, ladies. Feeling just that mobility through your hips. This is really nice to do when you're in a stim cycle to create space through your bellies. And then just hugging your knees in towards your chest as we take hold of our knees. Beautiful, hug them in. A little compression through our digestive system to help us with our bowels. Gaze down towards your knees. Take the knees out wide as you take hold of the feet on the inside, please, as we come into happy baby. This is what all your babies will be doing when they're born, coming into happy baby. So just gently move from left to right, massaging your lower spine. So the only time we have our legs open is when we're having sex or we're giving birth. So enjoy. Beautiful. Release the feet down. If there's anything that you'd like to do before we finish off to come into Shavasana, you can do a little stretch. Otherwise, extending your legs out towards the front of the mat, please. As you take your palms up towards the sky, coming to lie into Shavasana. They call this, it's a transcendence where mind, body and spirit unite. Just being in your space, bathing in you. So you take your left hand to your bellies, please lady, and your right hand to your heart. Sending some words of love in towards your womb, into your belly. Might be an affirmation, I am nourished. My womb is fertile. You can even ask your body what it needs to hear. And as you hold yourself in this moment, it's like you're giving yourself the biggest hug. Acknowledging how far you have come in your journey. And recognizing that you weren't the person that you were a minute ago, not even a year ago. A fertility journey creates a consciousness within us. It projects us to paths that we didn't know. We find parts of ourselves that we didn't know that existed. We find community, we have each other. But most of all, we come to finding a different part of ourselves. As you honour yourself in this moment, take a deep breath in as you remember your sankalpa that you sent at the beginning of class into your womb. Gently begin to create some movement through your toes and your feet. And when you're ready, we'll roll over onto our left side, please. Our yin side, which is setting us up for nighttime, for a good sleep. You may want to draw your knees in towards your chest, please. Take a deep breath in and a nice exhale out. And then coming to meet into a seated position, please. And bringing our hands to heart center in Anjali Mudra. Remembering your heart's prayer as we unite together and finish the class with one beautiful resonant Om. Breath in, breath out, breath in, please. As you gaze down towards your prayer, bowing down to each other, to our community, and to this practice we say Namaste.